Hey Hoopers, it's Deanne Love here, and in this series we are taking a beginner move and we're turning it beyond. We're going extra. We're looking at what comes next or how you can expand from the foundations of hooping. Most of these moves I am taking from my 28-day beginners starter pack over on learn.hooplovers.tv, but I will break down the foundational moves here too, and I'll leave links down below and I'll explain as much as I possibly can so that you can feel in flow. I am using a 90 centimeter Poly Pro 35 inch, but you can use any size that you like. I learned with a much bigger hoop. Now the foundational move in this tutorial is a forwards weave, and the weave is the foundation of so much expansion. You can do forwards weaves, backwards weaves, double weaves, 3-beat weaves, 5-beat weaves, continuous weaves, treadmill weaves. I don't think there's something called a treadmill weave, but it wouldn't surprise me. You can do side weaves. You can weave all over the place, but we are going to do a forwards weave to a backwards weave, and with that momentum, a backwards jump through. Because we're cool. Now, if you don't know what a forwards weave looks like, it's this. And here is how to break it down. Do you remember when you were a little kid and you picked up a skipping rope and you thought that you were a warrior, or you were doing the figure 8 side to side? It's that kind of momentum. Or that kind of feeling. We push, we allow, we guide the hoop from the right to the left, and we're crisscrossing over in front. In your right hand or your left hand, doesn't matter how you want to start. Palm is up, hoop is down. Gently grasp your fingers over, and then you're going to lead with your pointer finger out in front, cross to the left, cross to the right, cross to the left, cross to the right. There's no flipping, there's no folding. Palm up. If you get stuck, come back to this first position. Palm up, hoop down. Criss, cross, criss, cross. Side, side. Let the weight of the hoop drop down, down. Relax through the arm. You don't need to push out and pull in, not for this foundation move. Get used to this. 2 hands on if you like. That's going to build strength and coordination in your second hand, which will help you later on when you're doing double beat, 3-beat weaves, 2-beat weaves, a million beat weaves, whatever it is that is your style. Okay, this is the forwards weave. How are you feeling? Are you coming along with me? Do you have a hoop? If you don't have a hoop, you can just be using your arm, side to side, side to side. Now, this is called a forwards weave, I believe, because it's going forwards. But we are also going to learn how to do the backwards weave, up and back, up and back. If you don't get this in this first tutorial, please don't stress out. This takes some people a couple of seconds, and it takes some people a couple of lifetimes. So it's all good. Now the difference is, did you see it? Forwards weave. Left, right, left, right. We stop on the opposite side, and now we're going up and back, but this time we're leading with the pinky. Up and back, right, left, right, left. Imagine yourself in a tunnel. Imagine yourself in a corridor. Imagine yourself on train tracks, and that the base of your hoop is painting those tracks. Doesn't matter if you're going forwards or if you're going backwards. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some practice. Forwards, backwards. Now let's take it extra. Okay, here's the little extra bit. We're going to do this very funky break and stall with our spare hand. So I am hooping, I am weaving on my right hand, forwards and backwards, and my left hand is going to be the breaker. But you might be opposite to me. That's totally okay. It's the same rules apply. All right, get this hand out of the way for a moment. Start forwards. So we're on the left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. The next time the hoop comes over to the left, you're going to put your hand out and stop the hoop. Notice that my hand is on top, my hoop is down. This is the funky break. We stop the hoop. You could just stop it in midair, but we're going to use this hand, and now we use that momentum of the break hand to push the hoop up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back. Right, left. We're going backwards. Right, left. Okay, you ready for the jump through? Here it goes. The next time the hoop is on the right side, we scoop up. So we don't go over to the left anymore because we're going to do a jump through. We scoop up, wrist to the sky, the hoop comes up and over your head. You drop your elbow down low, jump back through it, and keep the momentum of the hoop coming. Now, if you don't drop your hoop and your elbow low, we'll go to jump and the hoop will be there. So drop your elbow low and your wrist low so that the back of your hoop will go low and you can just simply, you don't have to jump super high. Okay, let's try it together. So, forwards, left, right, left, right, left break, up and back, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, scoop, down, jump, jump, out. Okay, give yourself as much time and practice with that as you need. This is a lot about letting the weight of the hoop do much of the work. It's not so forceful. The more you can let go and the more you can find that pace and that freedom, the more you will be feeling well beyond those foundational moves. But don't forget to practice the foundation moves too. Okay, that was a super cool one. Don't forget to tune in next week and all of the past weeks as well, where we take moves from beginner to well beyond sometimes. Okay, if you are looking to start your hoop journey or you want some extra support along the way, if you're missing bits and pieces, then my 28-day beginner starter pack over on learn.hooplovers.tv is for you. I'll also see you on Instagram at DeanneLoveXO. Big hoop love from me to you. Mwah.